Alright, this is Mr. Tim Check's carpentry class, and today we're going to learn about ladder safety. So the different types of ladders that we have out there, the first one, the basic one, is a step ladder. And what's the strongest shape out there? Well, it's a triangle. And what this ladder does is kind of make this triangle shape so you can get to the different levels. And that's what principal step ladder kind of uses. Has two kind of legs here, or four legs rather. But then you have like these spreaders that kind of lock it in place so it doesn't spread out too far. Kind of the heights that you can reach with the step ladder is really 3 to 20 feet at least. And they're commonly made out of fiberglass or with metal rungs. All right, but there are wooden ones as you see here. They're usually older. I'm not even sure if they make wooden ones anymore, but most of them are made of fiberglass. Usually like an orange or brighter color. All right. So you can see this is just a huge step ladder that you got here. Once you get to a certain point with a step ladder, it doesn't feel so safe up there, but definitely great for like work that's like 8 to 10 feet. All right, the next is an extension ladder, and what it is, it's made out of two ladders that kind of slide to reach your desired height. They can be made out of fiberglass or aluminum. Fiberglass ones are quite heavy. Aluminum ones are nice because they're lighter. What you do with these extension ladders is that you lean it against a wall or house, what have you, and then you can extend it out to where you need it. You can see like these two guys. These ladders here are probably like 24 or 30 footers, extension ladders, and they're getting to about third story on these houses here. Pretty impressive. I will say that they are intimidating. You gotta make sure that they're locked into the ground here. Nice flat, even, level surface. But they do have a tendency, especially like he's just on bare house wrap, to slide a little bit. You definitely don't want it sliding left or right or sliding down. You got to be careful on these extension ladders. Definitely one of the more dangerous ladders that we have. Kind of newer to the market, but they're super handy and really nice. Is that these multi-purpose step ladders? They act as both a step ladder and extension ladder. You can even shorten one side so you can go on stairs. Super handy, very strong, very durable, very safe feeling. The only thing I would say that's not so great about them is that if you're using it as a step ladder, the rungs aren't very wide, so they might hurt your feet after a while. But other than that, they're pretty nice. Another kind that's ultra portable but not very sturdy is called a telescoping ladder. They fold up really nice, but they are quite, I feel, unsturdy at times because the nature of them, that they're very thin at the top, so they're able to fold, so it's not the sturdiest thing, with the different thicknesses to make it telescoping, but they are very portable. And you can see here, I wouldn't go too high on them, but they're nice to be thrown in a truck. Doesn't take up a lot of room, and you can easily get 8-12 feet with them. One of the nicer things, if you're only working on stuff that's about 8 to 10 feet tall, these working platforms, you can just set them up, and they're usually about 4 foot long. You can walk back and forth on them. Really handy, really nice. Just to stand on. Your feet are fully supported. You feel stable on them. There's a lot different ones out there now that you can kind of adjust the height so you can work on stairs, and it's just so much easier standing on these platforms. Another thing that you can use is a baker scaffolding. If you really got to go pretty high heights, and if you're working at it a long time, and you want to stand on a platform instead of a ladder, definitely if you're doing drywall work or anything like that, installing drop ceilings, these are really handy. If you're going to be up in the air for a long time and don't want to be standing on ladders, you can put them on stairs. They're highly adjustable, highly modifiable. They have wheels most of the time, so you can easily just push it into position. They're stackable, so you can even kind of make a makeshift scaffolding. But if you're going to do that, you got to make sure they have these outriggers out, so you're protected from it tipping. Usually, you only stack these about 2 feet high, too high, but they do go pretty. He's probably about 16 foot up there, so it can go quite a distance, and you kind of climb up and down the sides here. So some safety about using a step ladder. The hinges have to be fully extended. Feet must be flat on the surface. Nothing should be propping up the ladder to make it higher or make it more even on whatever surface you have. All 4 legs should be firmly and evenly on the ground. They should never be leaned against anything. So the step ladder is just leaning. It's not fully extended. This is super dangerous. That's not what this ladder is meant for. Step ladders are meant to be extended. All right. I mean, this is an extreme example, but like you just can't use step ladders like this. They need all 4 legs to be flat on the ground. All right. When you're climbing any ladder, you gotta have to have 3 points of contact. You shouldn't have anything in your hands. You shouldn't, be carrying anything on your shoulders or anything. You wear your tool belt. Everything's in your tool belt. Shouldn't have like an impact driver in your hand or anything like that. So you're moving your foot. All right, then you move your arm, then your other arm, move your foot. So it's always 3 points of contact when you're climbing a ladder. So when you're using a step ladder, the top step and the end cap are not to be stood on. There's a whole bunch of warnings on those ladders that say don't do this. All right, because it's gonna put you out of balance and the ladder can tip over. Definitely don't straddle the ladder as well. You don't want to be on the not rung part of the ladder. All right, that is not meant for you standing on. Only this part is meant to be stood on. The actual rungs themselves, not the support braces. Do not overextend yourself on the ladder. So you see your belt buckle here. You need to keep that buckle in between the ladder legs here. If you overextend yourself and only have 1 foot on the rung, you could fall off. All right, don't be lazy. Lazy. Move your ladder over so you're not overextending yourself. It's just not good, and you can easily go off balance. So let's not do the 1 foot lean over. We want to keep both feet on directly in front of whatever we're working, and we're good to go. Don't be twisting in any kind of weird angles. All right, move your ladder in a good position. All right, don't overextend because then that's when you fall. This is something that's commonly occurring, but if you get 2 ladders, don't put a board across it and call it a platform. Only OSHA approved boards are meant to be stood on. This board is not, the strength of a board is not when it's flat like this. So this could easily crack and he could fall when he's in the middle. A big no is something that you should not do is leave stuff on top of your ladder. So when you move it, it could fall on someone's head for sure. So we need to keep stuff on in our belts and not leave anything on top of the ladders or even on top of our top plates. So these are just kind of some goofy examples of stuff that people try to do. Honestly, it's just laziness. All right, get the proper ladder for the proper application. Should never stack ladders like that. No one should be holding in ladders. Stairs are always, and open stairwells are always something that people struggle with because you have to get special kind of scaffolding. And they just want to use whatever step ladder they have laying around. It's just something dumb, and you shouldn't be doing that. All right, this is just not good. I don't even know how this guy's getting back to where he's supposed to be, but like we shouldn't have anything propped underneath the ladder. All right, that's not safe. Keep both feet on the ladder. These stairs, this thing's propped up by, it looks like a paint can. All right, then plus he's on the top rung. Like, what are we doing? Yeah, this is not properly supported. You have all these like different things, like 2 ladders on top of each other. Just not good. Let's say falls 30%, 36% of all fall fatalities are from 15 feet or less. So it's like when you fall, It's like, what are you gonna fall on, even from that short of a distance? All right, keep yourself safe. We don't want to be falling. Do it right.